back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a set of gel polish nails, a nice autumnal gonky set. I've got some colours here from Madam Glam. I've chosen 4 here, but I do use another one which I show you during the video. This is Sun Stalker. Then I have got Hi, I'm Chandler, and I have got Food Coma. That's going to be our sort of like nude base. And then I've got Sundays, and I've also got Perfect Black for our chrome nails. And then I've got the orange gel paint here. We are going to use a few of these different colours today. I don't know that we actually use white in the end. And then we've got these 2 gold kind of, these are chrome powders from Nail Sugar. There's a gold one and a slightly browner one. The brown one looks amazing matte finish, by the way, just saying. And then I'm going to use these pumpkin gonks from Nail Sugar. These are water decals. You can get 10% off anything from Nail Sugar using my code NATMUG10. These water decals are amazing. I even mapped out a set of nails on a little bit of paper today, so we're going to roll with that. We're going to start with applying one. I'm only going to do 1 coat of black. If your black isn't very, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit patchy, because we're going to chrome it up anyway. But I don't feel like if it covers okay. I mean, this one I do 2 very thin coats, but I'm not going to do 2 coats. Oh, by the way, this is the new Madam Glam lamp. I meant to put the video, the unboxing in this video, but I forgot. But this is their new lamp. It's called Elio. I love it. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, so I'm only going to do 1 coat of black on my chrome nails because, yeah, just because I don't want them to get bulky. However, if your black isn't that good, you might want to put 2 on. But always do thin coats of black anyway. What have I got here? Right, this is the no wipe top coat. This is what we are going to put the chromes. We're going to rub the chromes into the no wipe top coat. If you rub chromes into a base coat or a tacky layer, they'll look a little bit gritty. If you rub them into the no wipe top coat, they look nice and like literally chromy. However, when you apply your top coat, you want to make sure you've got no bits of fluff or hair or anything in it. It needs to be so nice and smooth. Otherwise, once you've cured it and then put your chrome on, you'll see any imperfections in that top coat. You're going to see it. So as soon as it comes out the lamp, I've cured it for the full 30 seconds, and I'm using, I don't know where I put my little eyeshadow applicators, so I've had to use this it's like a makeup sponge. I used that on both the chromes, but you'll notice on the gold it's left it a little bit peppery, which I didn't notice until I top coated it. But anyway, yeah, it is what it is. Right, this is one of the new tools from Madam Glam. It's called the petal brush. So it's kind of like, I'm going to call it like a detailer brush, but it's got a bit more, it's got a thicker bristle head. It's got more bristles. The head's a bit thicker. I don't know. I just thought it would be quicker for filling in this. I'm going to make some, I've got a sore throat, by the way. I don't feel very well. It's not good. My other half's got a stinking cold. My little boy's got a cough. He's just got over a cold. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll wake up tomorrow and feel okay. But I'm not too bad. I mean, it could be worse, so I'm not going to complain. I feel a bit poorly today. That's all I'm going to say. Don't feel sorry for me. It's okay. Everyone gets a cold. It's nothing. Yeah, so we've painted on our pumpkins. Well, the pumpkin shape. I've done actually a couple of coats of that orange. Then you apply your top coat of choice. You'll see what my choice of top coat was in a minute. And then to outline the pumpkin or add the detail onto the pumpkin, I'm going to put a little bit of orange gel paint on my palette and mix it with a little bit of the yellow just to lighten it up so that it's a slightly different colour orange to the orange that we've got already on the nail, which was it called Sunset in Hawaii? I think it was the colour. It doesn't matter if you just use the orange gel paint, because we're working, the gel paints don't have a tacky layer, so you can use these on top of a finished nail. It just, what will happen is they'll just cure, but they'll cure shiny. So it doesn't matter if you use the orange, because if you use the orange, you'll still see the detail from the orange and it will be shiny as well. So you don't really have to lighten it. I just chose to lighten it. It's up to you, but I'm just adding the detail here, the actual kind of pumpkin shape on to the nail now. And again, this will cure shiny, so it's kind of nice to have shiny on matte. I quite like that. I know some of you hate matte, and I'm really sorry, but I like it. But when you do yours, you just use shiny if that's like your preferred, or if your clients prefer shiny, do the shiny for them. I'm then going to use the brown and the green gel paint. We're going to use the brown to make the stalk of the pumpkin. And I have to flash cure these as I go because I'm working close to each other. Like I didn't want I didn't want the green to smudge into the orange, and then I didn't want the brown. I didn't want the brown to smudge into the orange, and then I don't want the green to smudge into the brown. So I've done like a little stalky bit, just do a little like a little loop. It's not a leaf, like a vine. You know what I mean? I'm just going to take a swig of water, hang on. Ta-da! There we go. Just getting my camera to focus, and then that'll be them done. They're quite nice as they are. So while they were curing, I cut out the gonk that I wanted to use, and I'm just going to also take off the excess from around the decal. And then I use, if you are not new to my channel, if you've been here for a while, you'll know what I'm doing here. But for those of you who are new, I put my decals onto a back of a stamper, and I just soak the back with a little bit of water. And then after several seconds, the backing will just slide off, dab off the excess water with my finger. Now, if I were to stamp it now, the hair of the gonk will be the same colour as the base of the nail. I don't want it that colour, I want it white. So I am going to, this is fine if you are applying the gonk onto a white nail. It will show up as it looks on the actual backing. But because it won't, in this case, I'm just covering the back of the gonk with a very thin layer of gel polish, and then I'll give that a cure, and then I will stamp it onto the nail where I want it. And then you'll notice that the gonk's hair and the actual decal itself is now more vibrant than what it would be if I'd have put it on. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? By the way, if you notice, I've now got a plaster on my finger. I started this set of nails off this morning, and then I went to the town with my dad because I haven't seen my dad for ages, so I went to the town with him, and then I came home and I decided to cut my dog's hair. It went horribly wrong. I ended up cutting my finger. I think I'm gonna have to take him to the groomers. His hair's got so long. I thought I could do it, but I'm not a professional OVS, so yeah, I had an accident with the scissors. Oh, move on to the next nail. No one cares that. Does anyone care that I shaved my dog? I actually haven't shaved him. I did shave. Shut up. Get on with the nails. Right, we're going to do a tartan plaid nail. I'm going to do a couple of thin lines of two of the colours that we grabbed from the shelf earlier, the ones that I showed you from my shelf. The brown and the yellow are going to be like our little stripes, and they kind of cross over each other a little bit like that. And then I just flash cure these as I go as well. Actually, I give these a cure now because we're going to top coat. Again, use top coat of your choice. It can be shiny or matte. You'll never guess which one I've used. Okay, maybe you will. Pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then we're going to draw our last like stripe onto. And then you're probably thinking, what are you doing? This isn't actually gel paint. This is the gel polish. But we are going to add acrylic to this just to give it a bit of a textured look. I thought it would be quite nice. I thought it would be a little bit different maybe, but probably not. So this stripe also is going to be a lot thicker than the last two. But again, it's literally just a line, and then a line going horizontal and a line going vertical. And as long as you make them the same width, then you're all good. You don't have to do it as thick as this, but this one ended up a little bit thick. I can't decide if I think it's too thick or not, or if it's just right, but we'll just say it's just right because just because. And then we're going to go for our horizontal line here, and then you can use any acrylic. I had a question that I wanted to address in a video. If you used coloured acrylic to do this, it will change the colour of the gel that you've used underneath. This is why I always use clear, because it keeps the gel polish the same colour. If you use coloured acrylic, it's obviously going to change, but if you wanted to use, I've never done it, but maybe use top coat, like a top coat or a base coat, and then sprinkle coloured acrylic in and see if that gets the colour that you want. I don't know, but for the videos that I do, I use clear because I want to keep the same colour gel polish. Does that make sense? Yeah, I got it in quite well. I thought it was going to be a long-winded question, long-winded answer, but it's, yeah, I think I got it in. Right, this nail, before we top coat, I am going to do I was kind of going with like brown, nude, and then brown, and then on the nude I wanted the gonk, but I also wanted the gonk to look like he was standing on the nude. But we're going to do something, we're going to come back to that now. So I've cured that brown, and we're going to come back to that now. Yeah, and then this nail we're going to do a French. I really enjoy doing French gel polish nails. I also although you wouldn't think it, I do enjoy doing French acrylic nails, even though I need a lot more practice. I wanted to practice them. I haven't got around to doing it yet. Haven't done any acrylic for what feels like ages. I make this a little bit too thick because this does wrinkle a little bit in the top left hand side ish. It wrinkles a bit, which was a bit annoying, but there we go. I've cured it, and I'm going to go over with my top coat of choice. I think we all know what it is by now. That's going to go in the lamp. Oh, also you need to top coat your gonk nail. So the Madam Glam gel polishes need a 30-second cure. If it's gel paint, it will need a 60-second cure. So over this nail, the same colour that the colour that we used to make the French is the colour that we're going to use to make the sweater design. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to call it. So we're just going to do 2 stripes. Can you see it starting to wrinkle on the left side there? That's a bit annoying when it does that. Excuse me. So 2 stripes down either side. We're going to do some like little arrows pointing downwards, and then just some little lines on the side. Just going to keep it nice and simple. Oh, I'm getting a stupid tickly throat again. And then once we've done this, we can go ahead and pop on our clear acrylic again. And like, again, those of you that are new, by doing this and letting the gel polish soak up the acrylic, it's going to turn it matte, and also it's going to leave our nail with a nice embossed look. Also, there's lots of my dog hairs everywhere. I need to give him a bath. I usually clip him and then bath him, but I haven't got around to it. So there's lots of his dog hairs everywhere. What am I doing now? Right, gold gel paint. I've just brushed off the excess acrylic off this nail. So to go, we're gonna, I'm so sorry, I can't speak. We're gonna go around the smile line with gold gel paint. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, I said it. And up the other side as well. I just feel like that just neatens up the smile line when I do the French nails. And then this one, I just want to go horizontally across where the brown and that nude colour meets, just so that it makes it look neater as well. And then again, I can pop that into the lamp and give that 60-second cure. And then I'm going to leave them like that. I was going to add crystals, but I don't think I'm going to bother today. So I'll show you a bit of a close-up. Here we go. I actually really like these. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free, and you can always change your mind later. It is Friday, so have an amazing weekend. Yeah, God bless. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you, bye.